Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Check 99. Check 99. Check 9. Check 9.
On 1st and 10, it's Morgan. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. From the gun, it's Morgan. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Lock. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
let's go.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Play action. Now it's Locke.
Bound to lose one.
He'll go up top here for him. It got his man complete. 20. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there for the Broncos on 3rd. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
That's it, baby.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Hey. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. Go.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
On the play. It's now 4th down.
45's the mic. Now watch run. Watch the shift. Hey. H328.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And McManus able to put it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ready. 7, Mike 20. Cup 19. Cup 19. All day, over. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Morgan sets up to throw on 1st down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here we go.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
22's coming, Mike. Chap 60. Chap 60. 22, Mike 22.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. And it's incomplete.
Morgan's pass. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Get in the weight room. Mike's 22.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. He finds Coleman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Let's go. 60 by 60.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Mike 22. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
On 2nd and 11 now. Morgan. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked by the rookie Michael Ojemudia.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
You're out. Show it in. Show it in. Zoom, fellas. Let's go. Zip. Ready, go.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And that's caught by Smith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
You. Rock. You. Kill. Ready.
Locke working out of the gun. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
79 Broncos. Mike 27. Hey, Mike 27. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Here's Morgan. Gonna throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Mike 27. I want that.
Here's Morgan to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the side.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had two previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head?
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
I'm here all day. I'm here. Gone. Switch it. Soft. Come on, switch it. Ready, go.
From the gun, Locke letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Jets take over first and
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. That's out to the left and complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Hamler now on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Switch.
A quick throw outside by Locke. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They look to throw. It's Locke. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get ready.
Throwing again. Locke. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Hey, check. 3 down. 70 Timberwolves. Bang, bang. Watch the edge. He's checking.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
On first down, Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Let's put that team on. Check four. Lock it. Kill.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Carl Lawson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
80 weapons.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Morgan. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
They go to Johnson again. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Coleman now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Check smash, check smash.
Morgan looks to throw it.
What we got?
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On first down, it's Coleman, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Coleman. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
That's it, baby.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
First down, Morgan with it.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Morgan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Morgan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Check 50. You're out. Shift.
Here's Jacobs. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Locke going to throw. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked by the rookie Michael O.J. Mudia.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Smith catches left side. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie.
Here we go. 45's the mic.
Leo, exit.
Rabbit. Hey, check.
From the gun, Locke. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Let's go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey,
Yep.
Mike 45.
Gone.
Watch the run.
Sam, on.
Chef. Check.
Squeeze. Get in there.
49.
To throw again, Locke. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Mike 53. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Hey,
Alert flare.
lock it.
Flare. Watch the twist.
Foxtrot.
Joker.
Let up.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down.
I'm coming.
He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Jared Davis in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Right here. Hurt. Mike's 22. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Morgan to throw from his end zone. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way up to the 49. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards.
Rig alert. Dragon 60.
Now Morgan on 1st and 10. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Kill. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. Mike 27. Riggs.
To try again after the sack, Morgan. He finds Corey Davis. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 2 yards on that play, and the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. Here's Coleman. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
A gain there of 21 yards. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Mike 27. In your face. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike.
Operating from the gun, Morgan. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'm going to come back to you.
Check Bronco 80.
Kill.
Throwing again, Morgan. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Check. 60 outlaw.
Hey, pick your game up. Slam.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
You're out.
What's the run? Hey, they're running it. Check 3.
High 7, let's go. Yes.
Motion, check. Shift.
Ready, go.
Block off of play action. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
You got him.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Tonight's final.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Denver, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.